All right, good afternoon, all. I decided to do a quick makeup tutorial because I'm bored in quarantine. Our state is officially on lockdown, so why not go ahead and do a film, right? We're doing the look of Maleficent, and right now you see me putting on just a layer of green makeup, and it's just Halloween makeup. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. I think I put like maybe 3 layers on. And then we just go on and watch me make faces and talk on the phone and sing music. Alright, so now we're going to get into putting a little white paint in and start highlighting. Like you would do like your forehead, top of the nose, cheekbone, like underneath the eye. And I did some like on the very bottom of my jawline, just to give it some dimension. Key to any makeup application is the shading. You'll see me do a lot more shading once we get into the darker colors. Yeah, that's really all I got to say for that point. Okay, for this part, I'm just starting to draw in her widow's peak. When I started, I didn't like the shape of that triangle. I felt like hers was like further down and more dramatic. So I'm going to pull it down a little more, just using a black face paint. When you're going into full costume, you'll probably like bring it all the way up into your hairline. I slightly brought it into my hairline, but not all the way. And for the life of me, I don't know why I was having such a hard time with this triangle. But eventually I made it. I'm going to also take that same black face paint, and I'm going to draw in the high arched eyebrows. I tried to cover up my eyebrows as best as possible, but mine are naturally just dark. I put Elmer's glue over them before I started painting my face, and the struggle was real to cover up my own eyebrows. But eventually I get it together. She has like a higher arch, so I'm kind of like pulling up over my actual eyebrows to give more of that dramatic, arch in the eyebrow. So as I was saying earlier, you'll see me go in. I'm using a black paint to start outlining where I want all the dark shadowing in for the jawline, to make my cheekbones look sharper or higher. And I also go in and pinch that nose because her nose is thinner. Mine's is not. So you also have that. And then you'll go and put in the laugh lines. This all makes your cheekbones look like they're higher or appear higher. There's a lot of shading involved. Once I do the black paint, I come back over it with like an eyeshadow. It's more like you're setting it so it looks a little more matte and not so shiny. I used the black. It was a matte black from Morphe's Hit the Lights palette. That was the one I used. I also used some darker greens to go ahead and give more depth around my eyes, using between the James Charles palette and the Hit the Lights palette. I had a brain fart, y'all. Sorry. And now I'm just going to go in with a black eyeshadow. Pull it up, give it more of a smoky eye. I think I threw a little bit of purple in there too, just to fade it up. And then you just add some red lipstick. With the red lipstick, I actually took a black liner and kind of went around the outline of my lips with the black to make it look more like in character. I believe that's how her lipstick looked. And sorry for this janky video because apparently I'm having technical difficulties today. So I got frustrated and this is what we came up with. I'll figure it out before I do my next video. And there you have it. That is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you do, hit the like